الله يسلمه علاء الدين زميلي بالجامعة. He's my master's student colleague. Yeah, we graduated together. Clinical psychology.
Can I come sit nearby you?
Thank you so much.
Can you raise your voice, please? Is it loud?
Very fast.
I don't want you to listen.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But also you can come closer to me. Hey, so, did you come up here?
Yeah, actually I have so many issues, but I decided today to tackle one important issue. Yeah. I'm going through a lot right now. I got divorced last month and
Last month?
yeah.
Okay, it's pretty fresh.
It's not, and it wasn't an amicable divorce at all. So they asked me, like, what do I do after the divorce? I'm like, I go to the room and I order food. And for me, that's something. You know, the fact of like traveling to Egypt and taking a course during these difficult times, like, you know, and I'm still in the stages of the trauma, fluctuating between bargaining, anger, sadness. I'm proud of myself, to be honest with you, yet I'm not proud for the fact that I had to bring my mother with me as a security zone because of my panic disorder, of which I've been having for like since 2000.
2000?
So that's 24 years, and then it went away for like 15 years when I started addressing it. And then after the divorce, all of a sudden, I was actually attending one of Dr. Amal's I'm taking act, not live. And then all of a sudden I got the first panic attack, and then the second panic attack, the third panic attack. Agoraphobia ideas started stemming in again, you know, trying to avoid traffic, trying not to go to park places. And then I was like, if this is how my life is going, to go back again, I don't want it. So you're my savior. I know I'm putting a lot of like pressure on you, but I just feel that that's my only escape right now, because I've tried everything, like, you know, and I'm a clinical psychologist myself,
Sure.
and I even take antidepressants, and nothing is working.
You still take antidepressants?
Yeah, I do take them.
How long have you been taking them for?
14 years.
And do they help?
No.
So why do you keep taking them?
I don't know why do I keep taking them. It's like I have to do what I have to do, but when it comes to tranquilizers or things that make me, you know, go calm, they always have to be in my bag as a security,
Right.
even if I don't use them.
Oh, okay. But you do take them.
Yes, I do.
So it's the symbolic security as well as
Yes.
reassurance.
Yes, and it's mostly symbolic because I've been trying for the past year to change the doctor. He's been trying to change many medications and they're all not working. It's like placebo, you know? Yeah. But it's giving me the fake sense of security. You know, when you look at yourself from a bird's eye view and you see everything and you understand everything and yet you do all the wrong things? That's my situation. I'm very aware and I have very high insight about my situation, the medication issues, everything.
Okay. Love to be able to help you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm a very rational person.
Sure. Except when you've got a panic attack.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the panic attack. So your mother being with you is helpful, did you say? Or?
Yes, in terms of agoraphobia.
Right. But the panic attack?
I think my medicine, my tranquilizer, my clonazepam is my savior, not my mother.
Right. But you're still getting them?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So,
But the doctor said it's okay because I'm going through bad times right now.
okay. But that's not saving you at the moment.
They're help, to be honest.
But they're not saving you.
Saving, I still have these irrational thoughts, but they're helping.
Sure. So, so I'd like to accompany you, in relation to the panic attacks.
Yeah.
So my image, and it doesn't have to be physical, but my image is holding your hand while you have a panic attack.
I have no problem with
Okay.
playing physically.
Okay, good, okay.
Yeah.
So, so that's my image, is like being next to you during the panic attack or when it's coming or something.
Yeah.
So that you're not alone in that process, and
Yeah.
so that I can kind of, sort of be with you in that process,
Yeah.
like understand you more or feel more what's going on, like going on a roller coaster or something, and I get
Yeah.
the roller coaster ride with you.
Yeah.
So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to sort of put the panic attack somewhere, maybe outside the door or in the tent or at some distance to start with. And how far away do you want to put it? It could be over there in the tower, it could be on the other side of the city. You name the distance.
Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is how scared I am that you want me to go through a panic attack. But maybe the blue tent,
The blue tent. Okay. No, we'll just keep it over there. It's
Yeah,
fine.
because blue is a color.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's put the panic attack over there. It's in the tent. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sit next to you, so I want to support you in this process. Okay, so the panic attack's in the tent, and I mean, what does it look like, or what form does it have, or give me some sense of it, like.
The body sensations that I start having, you know how like when a dog or a cat hear a certain sound, how their ears stick up?
Yeah, okay.
My ears are always sticking up.
Okay.
If humans' ears were to give a shape, mine would be always sticking
Okay,
up.
okay.
So it's this area, always,
Right.
and I feel like curling up, you know?
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
understandably. So, the panic attack's over there, but what does it look like? Okay, you've got your ears pricked up, but what does a panic attack look like?
A demon.
A demon?
A bad person that's trying to ruin my life.
Okay, but give me what kind of demon bad person are they? Like little and red, or are they kind of big and what?
They're short.
They're short? How short?
They're miniature, not miniatures, let's say this height,
Big?
like a
Okay,
statue.
Yeah, and then what else do they look like?
Asian, a bit like Buddha, but with hair.
Okay.
Big mustache, curled mustache. Giving me very scary eye gazes and a very scary smirk in the face.
Okay.
You know? It's like I'm gonna control you, whatever you do. Yeah.
And how are they dressed?
Black.
Black.
He's all black and he's made out of stone.
Stone.
And he's a male.
Right, okay, so he's made out of stone, but he can still move kind of.
Like maybe he doesn't walk like us, but he can move in certain ways.
Right.
Maybe like fly or
Like
hop.
a flying statue or something.
Yeah, it is exactly a statue.
Statue, right.
Exactly.
Okay. So the danger is that he would move quite a bit closer.
Yeah, I'm so scared.
Yeah, okay. Well, right now he's over in the tent. A statue with a curly moustache and smoke on his face. Right. So, I'm going to invite you to do something, like with anything I ask, you know. So what I'm going to invite you to do, and I'll accompany you in this, is I want you to be willing that we'll sort of go to the other side of the room or something, and turn around, because I want you to imagine that you're the black statue with the moustache. You willing to do that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Like sit there.
Well, we can stand there, and the statue probably stands.
Can I tell you what I am imagining before I put myself in
Yes,
this position?
yeah.
Because I got closer, now he's actually expanding his arms.
Yes.
And there are like kind of claws
Yeah,
that actually want to hunt me.
yes.
And there's like a red light coming out of, not a red light. You know when someone is drunk and
Yes.
their eyes are red?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, you think he's gonna make you safe? No, I'm gonna hunt you.
Right, so bloodshot eyes going to hunt you with
Yes.
the claws,
Yes.
black statue
Yes.
with the smirk on the face.
And maybe canines,
Canines,
like
yeah,
sharp
okay,
teeth as
okay.
well. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to, sort of become him. I say we, because I'll also join you. So, okay, so feel the claws, put the claws out, sharp, I guess, sharp claws, the smirk, the canine
And he's
teeth.
drooling.
Yeah, okay, so drooling, feel the drooling, and you're kind of, you say to me, I'm going to get you, what do you say to her?
And he's crazy.
Yeah, okay, so in your crazy black statue voice, what do you say? I'm going to get you, how do you say it?
I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna make you crazy like me.
Make you what?
Crazy, go
Crazy, I'm going to make you
like
crazy
me.
like me.
Lose
yeah.
your mind
Right.
like me.
Right, because I'm crazy with my bloodshot eyes.
Yeah, because I've lost my mind. I'm not normal.
Yeah, I've
So
lost my
I'm gonna
mind.
do the same thing
Right,
to you.
okay, so feel the craziness, feel being this crazy
Yeah,
white statue.
I can feel him actually
Yeah.
going right and left
Right.
as a statue with a stand
Yeah, mhm.
down. He's very heavy.
Heavy, so feel the heaviness, like
Yeah,
for
he's
him,
very heavy.
the heavy feeling, the black
Yeah.
stone heaviness with the claws.
Yeah, and if I may say, he's such a bastard because
Yeah.
it's like I honestly feel victimized.
Yes, I know. So be the bastard. Right now you're the black
I'm the
sunset.
bastard.
I'm the bastard.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Hunt you.
I'm gonna hunt you.
Get you.
Gonna make you
gonna
crazy.
Lose your mind.
Like
I'm
me.
gonna let you lose control and make a fool of yourself in front of everyone, and everyone will think you're crazy and need to be institutionalized. I'm gonna do this to you, and you will never ever get out of me
Yes, I'm
or away
malevolent.
with me.
Malevolent
From
and mean and
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy. Feel the craziness in his crazy arms, crazy claws, crazy smile. Smirk isn't a crazy smirk. I'm gonna make you crazy. What kind of voice does he have? How does he speak? He's drooling, so it's like
It's like the voice you're trying to do, but with echo.
echo. Yeah, okay. It's the echoing, the booming voice. I'm gonna get you, kind of like that.
It's so loud. It's louder.
Yeah, so be loud. We'll do it together. I'm gonna
It's very
go.
loud.
Yeah, so that's.
And he's pressing on my.
I'm gonna make you crazy. Feel that power when you
I'm
hear.
gonna make you start hearing voices that are not there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do when you're really tense Because when you're tense, you tend to hear things like the drop of a needle, but you are actually hearing things. You're crazy. I'm making you lose your mind. You're gonna lose your
Yeah,
mind. You're
feel-
gonna lose control.
Feel that power you have over
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
I can make you crazy, I can send you
yeah.
panic.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
will
you-
limit you. I will keep you stuck at home. You will not be able to go anywhere. You will not be able to ride your car. You will not be able to live your life to the full. You will live limitless. If I stay in your life, I'm not gonna let you live. You need to do something about it.
Good. Okay, so. That's nice.
Yes, that nail polish.
Oh, nail polish, wow.
Never noticed.
It's a bit camp. It's a camp thing.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't?
Camp. Camp? No, camp?
Hayır, can't do it.
No. Camp means like gay, but kind of gay in a sort of elaborate,
Yeah.
exaggerated way.
Yeah.
That's camp.
Yeah.
So it's just a red nail polish. It's kind of
Yeah.
camp.
Trans.
Bit trance, yeah, okay.
Sissy.
Or maybe it's part of his culture because he's from like Asia, places like China or Japan.
Yeah. Something foreign.
Yeah.
Foreign and sinister and
Yes.
powerful and
Yes.
malevolent. Quite a demon. Call him a demon? Oh,
Demon.
Demon. He's a demon, yeah. Well, okay, so he's over in the blue tent. We're back over here. Path of righteousness
Yes.
and decency,
Yes.
veering into the path of immorality.
And I remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
I kept asking my ex-husband to talk to me so that I can concentrate in one sentence at least. What, like, the only thing I could see was his mouth moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I got really scared.
Right. Okay, so then I'm hearing you. He's a bit out to it, but I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you in this place, and I'm going to say to you, yeah, I get that you're going through this experience and concern about disappointing your father and being immoral and taking drugs and
Yeah.
being in an altered state and a bit florid and
Bitchy.
bitchy, yeah, this is not what a good girl does. So
Yeah.
I understand that whilst you're choosing to be in this place, at the same time there's some part of you that's critical and moralizing, judging you for this. Okay, so there's both. There's you in this, and then there's you, that critical voice, which encountered
Yes.
parents who
Yes.
supported you, stood
And
by
can I tell you
you.
something like
Sure.
in your ear?
Mhm.
Because, yeah.
Sure, yeah, okay. You're an immoral girl who's singing,
Yeah.
breaking all the social conventions, family conventions.
My father. It's only my father.
The religious conventions don't matter, it's the,
My father is not religious.
no, okay, so it's just your father's conventions you're breaking. Okay. So you're disappointing him. Right, so, if you were to, if we were to conjure him up, then we'd say, Dad, I'm disappointing you.
No, I'm sorry for doing this. I hope you forgive me. And I know that he did because I actually told him what happened. And he took it lightly because my dad studied in the US.
Okay.
And yeah, he's very liberal, and he was like, "It's okay, Baba, you didn't do anything. You just tried to weed cigarettes, which is okay."
Okay, so we've got some pardoning from Father.
But then he told me about an accident that he witnessed once that made him stop driving for a week, but he got over it. So I started getting into the circle of me not being strong enough.
Okay, so let's just leave that for now.
Yeah.
Okay, come back to the flat, come back to the helicopters, come back to disappointing Dad. So with the advantage of foresight, we know that, even though you're troubled about disappointing him, he's not that fussed about it, really. Okay, so can you feel the relief? You couldn't feel it
Now
then.
I can
Yeah, now you
feel
can.
the
So
relief.
feel it now.
But I'm having other flashbacks.
Okay, yes, so tell me
Like
what it-
inside that room with the helicopters sounds
Mhm.
and me not being able to grasp even
Yes.
one sentence of my what
Okay,
what
yes,
my ex was
yes.
saying,
Mhm.
my eyes would keep on like gazing at the TV, and all I would see was piranhas eating bodies and blood. And I just remembered that with their sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp teeth. Seems like the sharp teeth have morphed into Mr. Demon.
Yeah.
He's got piranha teeth.
Yeah, he has the same canines.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're down on one secret about him now.
Yes,
He's
yes.
inherited piranha teeth.
And I never thought about it
Okay.
before now.
Okay, so we know one of his secrets.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. So, okay, there's the piranhas, and your eyes wander across there. And again, I want you to feel me, because the piranhas are kind of scary. They're very aggressive and
They're
rip-
fatal.
yeah, they can rip
They rip
anything.
you
That's
apart.
right. They rip anything with those teeth,
Yeah.
right down to the bones.
Yeah, I'm copying them.
Yeah. Down to the bones. So I want you to feel me with you as we're watching the piranhas, those scary piranhas with the sharp teeth. I'm with you in this place, even though it's like watching a horror movie together. It's still
That's
horrible.
exactly, it was a horror
That's right.
night.
It's a horror night, but I'm with you, okay?
And the room was so dark.
It is, okay. It's dark, piranhas there, and I want you to feel me. Feel me, squeeze me, feel me,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
I feel
Feel
you.
me, okay. I'm
Even
here.
this hand is warm.
Yes, that's right, okay. So feel me, I'm here with you. Watching the piranhas, listening to helicopters. Another line. Take a breath. Line.
Not being able to grasp any sentence.
Yeah, okay. But you're grasping my sentences right now.
Totally.
Yeah, because I'm with you in this place, but I'm not, fuzzed out. So I can actually be with you and still be coherent. So I'm kind of inside the dream with you, inside the hallucination, inside this slightly altered reality. But I've got my voice, and you can listen to my voice, hear the words, solid, clear. Grab onto my hand, grab onto my voice. It's right here. Body, heart, voice.
He's not scaring me as much when I'm with you.
Good. Okay. Fabulous.
If this happened to me while
I
I'm
know.
alone, I'd go crazy.
Yeah, well, you're not alone, right? Okay. So let's progress to the next scary scenario. So the next piece of it is what? The Covent Gardens?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Getting
Covent,
stuck.
Covent Gardens. So the first piece was you didn't want to go into the lift, right?
No, it was full.
Okay, it was full. You couldn't go in there.
And they said some people can take the stairs, and I was like, I'll take the
Okay,
stairs.
so that seems innocent enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going up the stairs, but the stairs start becoming like endless, like infinite.
They were spiral, and they were endless. I'm not kidding. Maybe
Nice.
4 tires, 4 or 5 floors.
Twice,
Building.
yeah. Okay, and the stairs just go round,
Round and round, and gets darker
darker,
and
darker.
darker.
That's right. Okay, so I'm walking with you up the stairs.
Yeah,
Now, the guys might have run ahead, but
I was
I'm-
like, boys, please help me,
That's
wait
right,
for me.
okay. So they're not waiting for you, but I'm with you. I'm stepping with you. Okay, so I'm here, walking up the stairs, holding your hand. Again, even though it's dark, I'm here with you in this place, so it's dark isn't quite so scary when you've got someone else there.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm also a man, so I can protect you a
Protect
little
me,
bit.
yeah,
That's right,
yeah.
yeah, protect you a little bit. I'm tough, I'm strong, I'm scared, so you can feel the
Yeah.
protection
yeah.
as well as accompanying you.
I was trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel, and I kept going on and going on and going on and going
It's
on.
endless, yeah,
It was endless.
that's right. But, you know, I'm here, even though it's endless, I'm like, yeah, well, we're here in the middle, seems like we're never gonna get out of here. Don't worry, I'm here, I'm gonna go through this with you. I think we will get out of here. It might take a long time, but however long it takes, we're going to get through it together.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I took one tablet of tranquilizer before this session because I was so scared
Sure.
to experience a full-blown.
Yeah, okay. It's all right. We're just going through it together. Okay, so in the middle of the stairs, accompanying you. So we're going through the stairs, and eventually we both come out.
Yeah.
We get there in the end. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made it.
And there was a food festival. It was very nice.
Yes, okay, so that's a nice bit, so then we can
Yeah.
enjoy the good bit together. enjoy the
Yes.
food. It's lovely. And then it's time to come back, and then there's the lift.
I took the lift
So the lift, yeah,
and I took the underground.
okay.
It was a Sunday.
Yeah.
It was so full, I felt I was suffocating.
Okay, yeah,
At the first stop, I just ran out.
that's right. Okay, so just before you run out, okay, so I'm with you in the train. With you underground. Yes, people are pressed against us. Maybe I'm gonna, because I'm also a little protective, I'm just gonna sort of stand here like this. So, you know, people can't crush into you. I just sort of create a bit of a buffer.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, is that I couldn't find a place to stick
That's
my
right,
nose and
that's
mouth
right.
out.
Okay, so, you know, I'm gonna create this sort of physical barrier around you. So that you've got some room to breathe.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so feel that. Room to breathe. That's right. Okay. I'm holding back the crush.
and you know what, sometimes the underground, it says that you need to wait 10 minutes inside the tunnel.
Wow. Mhm.
That was a very big fear for me that this would happen.
Right, okay.
I'd be between two walls.
That's right, you're between two worlds. So again, you know, although that's a fear, I'm right here with you. And if that does happen, holding your hand, protect you from the crush, and
You're giving me air. You're
that's right,
giving me
you're
air.
giving me some air to breathe. Exactly.
You're calming my mind.
Yes, because even if we do get stuck, I'm right here, hold on to me, it's going to be okay.
And who will protect me when you're not here?
Well, I'm here, just stay present, okay?
Yeah,
Stay here.
yeah,
Okay, so then we get out of the carriage,
yeah.
and now what happens is the highway,
Highway 6, 7,
6, 7 lanes, and nobody's stopping.
Nothing.
No, okay. So, so I'm here, and I'm pulling you back a little bit. I'm okay, it's a bit dangerous, so you know, just stay
Yes.
here. We'll stay at the edge, okay? Stay at the edge of the road. And then what? We get a taxi? What happens next?
I couldn't even
Oh,
cross the street. I kept on walking and walking until I found a bus.
Okay, so I'm walking with you, okay? I'm walking with you to the bus stop.
Yes, but I was on the phone with my friend
Okay, so-
crying.
Yeah, okay. So you're talking with your friend. Yeah. Okay. Friend's there, I'm here.
Yeah.
And then what happens? We get a
I
bus.
get inside the
the
bus,
And then there's a traffic jam.
non-ending, maybe 3
Okay,
hours.
Okay, 3 hours traffic jam. Okay, so here we are on the bus. I'm sitting next to you on the bus. It's a long traffic jam. And it's pretty boring and a bit sweaty and, you know, like,
Happiness.
the ambulance behind us is also stuck in a traffic jam.
Yes.
That's right. But I'm here. You know, hold on to me. Talk. We can pass the time talking. So a little bit distracted from what's going on around us. Yeah, you're not just lost in your own thoughts or your own anxiety or your own imagination. You can just talk about things.
I'm going to keep asking you questions.
Sure, that's fine. What kind of
Will I
questions?
lose my mind?
No. If you lose your mind, I'm going to go there with you. So wherever you go, it's going to be okay. If you lose it, we'll go there and then we'll find a way back. Okay? We'll find a way back.
Do you promise?
Yeah, I'm right here with you. Wherever you go, I'm going to go with you. I'm not going to leave you alone. So, okay, so finally, you know, we're here, we get to the traffic jam, and then what's next?
Then I arrived to my friend's house.
Okay,
She was waiting for me in the street. She gave me a big hug.
right, okay,
And I cried and
Yes.
I cried and I cried.
okay.
Then I went back to the hostel in the taxi, the black cab.
Okay.
I started hyperventilating.
Okay, so let's slow down. So I'm catching the cab back with you in the back of the London taxi. Yeah, okay. So again, you know, I'm with you, by your side, all the way through this whole process. And then at what point do you start hyperventilating? When you get out of the cab, when you get into the room?
On the way back.
On the way, okay. Okay, so your panic's rising and you're starting to run out of breath, right?
Yeah, and I remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered something.
Yeah,
I was like, if something is gonna happen to me, like the Brits are so cold, and like I'm not trying to be judgmental,
No.
but that's what I said back then, and no one is gonna help me. And I remembered a story my father told me once, that in New York he found someone was lying on the ground having an epilepsy attack, and my father rushed and put his wallet inside of his mouth so he wouldn't swallow his tongue, and then everyone was telling my father, are you crazy? If something happens to him, you're gonna go to jail for the rest of your life. So I was like, if something is gonna happen to me, no one is gonna help me, because no one would want to hold responsibility for what's gonna happen to me. I'm alone here.
right, okay, that was the thought. Now, right now in this replay, you're not alone. So thanks God, you know, I'm here. And that's not a danger, because I'm here accompanying you, so it's no longer a fear. So now come to the panic feeling.
The ears,
Mm-hmm.
the ears and the shoulders.
The ears and the shoulders, okay. The laugh, okay, there he is, yeah, laughing, okay.
I've never experienced him laughing.
Yeah.
It's never like that.
Uh-huh.
Today it's different.
Today it's different, yeah, well today you can hear him, you can see his
Maybe
teeth,
because he's here, yeah.
you can see his teeth.
Maybe because he's embodied.
That's right, the red nails.
Yeah,
Smooth.
I never knew how he looked like.
Okay.
He's been with me for 24 years, but I never knew how he looked.
Masking you,
Yeah,
revealing you.
yeah.
Well, even though he's laughing, you know, I'm here.
But you know what? He's made out of stone. If I just push him, I can break him. Right?
Yeah, that's right. He's very brittle.
Yeah.
He just looks scary. It sounds
Yeah.
scary, but
It's actually
It's breakable.
It's breakable.
Yeah.
Should we do that now? Let's go kick him
Yeah,
over.
it's actually made out of marble.
Okay. Yeah, and what happens? He shatters or
Yes,
the
yes.
head falls off?
Yes,
or-
and then what I'm gonna do is what Hanadi did, I'm gonna step on his face, on those eyes, this mouth,
Smash
smirk,
it, yeah.
the canines.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
ugly nose.
Yeah, that's,
The one with the big nostrils.
that's right. Smash the teeth in.
Yeah, and his pointy ears.
Yeah,
I'm
they're,
gonna
they're brittle.
break all
You can see
those.
them break them off.
And I'm gonna take pieces of what's broken out of him and break the rest. It's too hard, it's harder.
Yeah, just smash him into
Yeah, I
himself.
have,
Okay, we'll lift him up and smash him into himself. Boom!
yeah.
And lift another piece and
Yeah.
smash.
Maybe I will not be able to smash all of them, but I've distorted the way he
Distorted
looks.
it, yes. It's all broken up.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
The
right.
pieces are not together.
That's right. It's all one piece over
Oh my
there.
God, I just remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was there, I was doing makeup for special effects, so we were casting faces
Yes.
that were made actually out of alginate.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I'm actually picturing these faces, maybe that's why I embodied them.
Yeah, yeah.
The Allah. Thank you for following my.
So what's the next bit? We were sort of having the panic attack a little bit in the cab, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, every time I ride a cab.
Okay, so we're in the cab. A little bit of panic comes up. Where does it start? Do, 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 do.
And then
Okay, so what I want you to do is do it against my chest. Yeah, show me how it goes. Yeah, keep going.
in your ears, please.
Okay, yeah.
To my room, and my classmate had bought something, okay, which appeared later to be white widow or skunk and chemically treated. It wasn't the natural thing. And we were watching the piranha movie,
Uh-huh.
the piranhas. He rolled it. When I smoked, I started hearing helicopters in my mind.
Uh-huh.
And then I had this image of my father, my innocent, nice father, sitting in the living room, you know, putting his legs like that on the table and watching TV, thinking that his daughter is respectful and nice and everything. And I'm there in London getting high. So I went through a feeling of guilt, and then the helicopter sound was coming over and over, and I was looking at the other two. I was like, why do I hear helicopters? Like, can you hear them or anything? They were both so lost that they just couldn't do anything, like they couldn't help me. They didn't do anything, you know? Later on, my brother told me, if they just took you outside to smell some fresh air, you would have been out of the trip. But they were also intoxicated. And then I lost control over my thoughts, and that was my biggest fear. And I was so mad, and I was so disappointed from myself that I brought all this fear, or that I have all this fear inside of me. Why do you have all this fear inside of you? Why did you do that to yourself? And then when I traveled, I brought the Quran with me, although I'm not a religious person at all. So the only thing that I could do, and it was a very small hostel, you know, like my room was really tiny. So I held the Quran and I was walking all around and just kissing the Quran, holding the Quran. You know, I felt that no one can save me other than God. And then I slept in the bed and they both hugged me. And I heard them saying, my ex-husband was telling my classmate, do you think she will stay crazy forever? And then for a week later, I slept. I slept it, okay? For a week later, I was seeing the world behind a glass, of which I know now is called derealization and desensitization. But it took a whole week. And then, 3-4 days later, I decided to go to Covent Garden. I don't know if you're familiar with it. And too many people were getting inside the elevator, and I was like, I'm gonna go up the stairs. And I was walking, and the stairs wasn't ending. Maybe it was like more than 1,000 like steps, I mean. And then I saw these two guys running, and I was like, guys, please, wait for me, you know? And later on, I saw the light. I walked that day in Covent Garden, I ate frankfurters, I did some stuff, and then it was time to go back home. So this time I took the lift because the stairs was like, when I was in the middle, stuck in the middle, it was too dark. I couldn't, like in my mind, I was like, I'm stuck. There's no way to get out. I still have like 1,000 steps, and there's no way to go back. And I'm alone. And those guys just kept on running. When I wanted to go back, I took the underground, and all of a sudden I felt suffocated. Although I was always pushed in the underground, like I find a neck here and a hand here, you know, because I was living in central London. But that day I couldn't, and I just went out of the underground and went out to the street to find myself in 5 or 6 lanes highway. No cars would stop, no taxis, no buses, nothing. I kept on walking. I don't know what I did back then. I found a bus, and I entered the bus, and I called a Jordanian friend, okay? Female friend. I was like, I'm so scared, blah, blah, blah. She's like, come over right now. I told her, okay. The moment I got into the bus, we were stuck in the biggest traffic jam I have ever seen in my whole life. And there was even an ambulance behind us. And I was like, this guy must have died, or this woman, or whoever is in the ambulance, must have died. The traffic jam was crazy, like the only way to save, like, I started thinking maybe the only way for me to be saved is to have a helicopter come and pick me up and go. Eventually, I arrived to my friend's house. She hugged me so hard and I started crying so much. Back then, I forgot to tell you, my ex-husband had left back to Jordan. I was alone, but it was my last week in London. I stopped going to my academy because I never knew how to walk there. I always say I know London from the underground more than I know it from above. If I ride a taxi, I'd be like, you know. So I stayed home and I was calling my mom, I'm so scared to come back to Jordan. I'm going to go to the airport, blah, blah, blah. And I need to ride the train to the airport. So I took a taxi instead. And then I told her, what will happen to me in the plane? What will happen to me? And the moment I entered the plane, I talked to the hostess. I told her, I didn't know what I would happen. I went to the ER like 2 days also before, and then the doctor told me you should see a psychiatrist. I didn't know those were panic attacks, like I didn't know anything. And I was like, please, if something happens to me, help me, yeah, please help me. And it was Royal Jordanian, so I really related with the hostess. You know, she was like Jordanian like me. In the flight, everything was fine. I was sitting next to a university student. It was Ramadan actually, and he was fasting. And I felt guilty eating in front of him. And the surprise is that I found my mother, my father, my aunt, and my mom was sobbing. She's like, I expected to see my daughter on a wheelchair from the way to talk to me. I went back home, days went by, I'd go out and then come back, run away, panicking. I tried to adapt. I avoided reading anything about it. I was in denial. I got married. My honeymoon was in a cruise ship, the middle of the Mediterranean, yet I did it. But once I had a fight with my ex-husband and he left the room, so what I did was, again, I had a small Quran, I held it and I kept on looking. And at that time I was actually praying, you know? I was being manipulative to God.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to interrupt your story because it's
Too long.
important. No, it's okay. It's important. You know, you've given me a lot. So I kind of want to work with the story because I want to sort of do the impossible and sort of replay the story, but change it. You know, like change what happened, so to speak. In a kind of magical realism way. So the magical realism is having told me the story, I know the story, I'm already kind of in it or already entering it with you. So I want to enter the story fully with you. So what I want to change is at each of those junctions that you describe, instead of being alone and not knowing what's going on, we're going to go through each of those steps, but I'm going to be there with you and we both kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, but now my ears are so tense and I can hear him laughing, like a very wicked kind
That
of
laugh.
laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, he's laughing. Okay.
Yeah, with echo and a very wicked laugh.
Okay, well then we need to just take a segue across there. Come back in a moment, but let's go back over there.
When you and I are
Yeah.
different. When you turn your face,
Uh-huh.
Rahab is a monster.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Denia, look.
Uh-huh.
And then you look back and you
Right.
see her as Rahab.
Right, okay.
So it's only in my
Yes,
mind.
I know.
No one is believing.
That's okay, I believe you. Okay, so we're going to step into being Mr. Black, you know, Oriental, with the twirly moustache and the claws and the red fingernails and the echoing reverberation. So what are you saying now to him?
Yeah.
Here's the story. This is where it all began. This
Yeah.
is where I first.
No one can help you.
No one can help
You
you.
can't escape.
Yeah, you're a hopeless case.
You're a hopeless case.
You're
Oh my
hopeless.
God, that's the word.
No one can help you.
No one ever.
Hopeless.
Yes.
You're condemned forever into this
Condemned forever.
hell that
Yes.
no one else can see.
Yes.
You're the only one that can see me.
Yes.
And I'm here to haunt you.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm afraid to talk about him to other people so they don't think I'm
That's
crazy.
right. They'll think you're crazy if you
Yeah.
talk about me.
Yeah.
But I'm here all the time
Yeah.
with my crazy twirly
Yes, I'm
moustache.
your mind. I'm your mind. Controlling you.
I'm controlling you with my red fingernails,
Yeah.
and my drool,
And laugh.
my bloodshot eyes.
Yes. He's pulling my ears. as well.
Yeah, your ears. Fucking your ears.
Yeah.
Feel that crazy guy.
Yeah.
Crazy, this guy's crazy. He's got bloodshot eyes.
Yeah.
Scary.
No one can see him but
Yeah,
me.
so nobody, but be him. Nobody can see me. You're the only one that can see me.
No one can
Yeah.
see me but you.
That's right.
I'm hunting you.
Yeah, I'm haunting you.
You're a hopeless case.
Hopeless.
You never
You're
get rid of
hopeless.
me, ever.
Never.
Yeah. Wow, that's scary.
Yeah. Well, in this place, you're scary. If you're him, you're very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary black guy. Oriental.
Yeah.
Okay, come back over here. So the first piece is the red curtains in the cinema, right?
Yeah.
So let's face it. I'll be next to you through all this. Okay.
That was having an aftertaste.
This is like a trip that I'm stepping inside. So I'm stepping inside your trip, you know, like stepping inside your dream, kind of like that. That's okay with you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're both watching the red curtains, you know, both a little kind of, wow, look at those red curtains. Cares about the movie. It's kind of trippy, you know, going back and forth. And a bit of air blows them, you know, they're a bit shiny and crushed velvet.
They look like Roman curtains,
Yes,
with
that's
some gold
right.
threads.
Dramatic, another time. Kind of cool, like a woozy sort of trippy feeling. Yeah, okay. So I'm here with you sharing in this happy, trippy Roman curtain scenario.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're just enjoying it together.
yeah.
We're not watching the movie, we're watching the curtains.
My ears are actually starting to get stiffy.
Stiffy, yeah, okay.
Again.
So at any point you can grab onto me if you need to. Okay, so you just grab onto me anytime,
Yeah.
letting me know.
Yeah.
Including if your ears get stiffy, you can just grab onto me, that feels good.
Yeah.
I'm here with you, I'm a resource, I'm available to you, 100%. You just use me, grab onto me, cling onto me, whatever you need to do, just letting me know.
Yeah, but the thing that I adopted throughout the years is spreading.
I know, that's what you did because
Yeah.
you don't have someone there, but I'm here right now. So
Yeah.
instead of curling up, you can reach out and grab me.
But if you're here and if I grab you, this means I am going through a panic attack.
Well,
That's so scary.
I know, but I'm doing it with you, okay? And I'm not pathologizing you, I don't think you're crazy, I'm just accompanying you through the process. So I'm on the inside with you. But letting you know, instead of curl up, you grab a hold of me.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, okay. So, first the red curtains, and this is cool, but you start to feel a little strange, but feel me with you, okay? Yeah, hands cold, you feel that. So I'm going to put my hand on yours. Feel the warmth in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel that.
It's
Good. Yeah, it's good. So this time, another line. This time, someone's inside with you. This time, you don't have to explain anything.
Can you hear him?
Tell me what what's
Can you hear him?
you calling? Yeah, he's got his
Wicked
his
laugh.
wicked laugh, that
Yeah.
crazy wicked
Yeah,
laugh. He's a lieutenant, but he's got the wicked laugh and the
Yeah,
bloodshot eyes and the claws and that scary look.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm here, we'll face this together. Yeah, he's quite a character, I don't know.
How can I escape him?
You can't escape him right now, we're going to just face him together, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but firstly, we're going to go through this trip. Okay, so there's the red curtains. And then you come back to the flat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, you know, you're there and the guys, but then there's the helicopter sound.
No, that day we went back and we were so happy
Oh,
and
that
with
day's
munchies
good.
and
Oh, the
everything.
munchies, okay.
The second time it was in my room
In the room.
and the Piranha movies was
The
playing
piranha,
in the
yeah,
background.
okay.
And then I was the one who actually rolled it, although it was
Yeah.
my second or
Okay.
third time.
Yes.
But I liked the feeling.
Yes, yes.
And then we started smoking and then I started hearing the helicopter.
The helicopter, okay, so let's
Lost
just,
control.
okay, let's pause there, okay. So now we're hearing helicopters. So say we, because I'm going to hear the
Yeah, now
helicopters
we-
as well.
Yeah.
How far away do they sound? Like, is it like high up or kind of?
Up, high up, and not very high up, not very high up. And then the picture of my father came.
Right, okay, so slow down, slow down. First the helicopters, okay. So there's the sound of the helicopters. Now I want you to experience, is that kind of weird, little bit sinister, scary helicopter sound. Something's hovering. And you feel my hand, I'm here with you, so you're not alone anymore in this place. We're both under the helicopters, and
I'm here to support you, to be with you, to accompany you inside of this trip. As the helicopter's going on, I want you to feel my hand. I want you to feel connected.
I feel
Alone, here, with you under the helicopters, sharing this experience.
And I'm wondering, like, if I lose it, if I lose my mind, will you be able to control me?
Well, I'm here with you. I'm going to accompany you. Even if you lose your mind, I'll go there with you. Wherever you go, I'm going to stay there
So
with
we're
you.
both going.
That's right. I'm going to stick to your side. Yeah, I'll go to the madness place with you as well. I'm willing to do that. I'm quite confident and comfortable going with you wherever you go. So we've got the helicopters are going. It's a bit distracting, and I can hear it with my ears. Use my outer